What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in for this episode. Today I'm going to be discussing price targets in these 6 companies. I set up a few different charts and I labeled them really nicely for you guys so it's really easy to see. All you have to do at this point is look at the charts and look at the price points that I picked where I think that price can react to. Now, I am not telling you to buy or sell at any of these price levels, but this is just where I see market sentiment going in the short term. I also wanted to give a special thanks to my newest patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. US stock futures are looking good so far, so I think that we will see another green week going forward. Something to mention that I think could impact the markets in a good way is the CV19 vaccine that's supposed to be coming out, and the fact that treasury rates are still really low and there's really no better place to put your money than in stocks or in real estate. Now, if we were to see some kind of downturn in the market, I would just look at these price points as potential areas of interest where you could buy for a better deal. Now, I hope you guys learned something from this video and that you enjoy what you're watching. All I ask in return from you is that you subscribe to the channel. YouTube does a really good job at figuring out what kind of videos you like to watch, so I would highly recommend you subscribe. Anyways, let's get started. So the first one we're going to be looking at is JMIA Stock. Since about the last week and the week before, we have since passed previous highs. This high in August was followed by the second wave, if you know what I'm talking about. We got as low as $7 in this stock, and since this low in September, we have made it back to a high of $24.60. If you've done research into these companies, you have to invest in them knowing that the value on the stock market is going to fluctuate. In order to make money in the stock market, you have to be willing to let your positions breathe. They will expand and go up in value, but they can also contract in value. We are essentially playing a compounding game, so it's just a matter of holding your positions at good prices and averaging in. So we ended up running past this previous level of resistance at $21. And between $21 and $22, we kind of just ran past that whole dollar. The run lasted all the way until around $25.78, and since then we have been trading within this range. So right now investor sentiment is between $22 and $25 for JMIA. Now, considering past areas where price has moved a little bit dramatically, I already have them marked on the charts for you. This is going to be $11.91, $17, $21, $22, and $25.78, $26, I would say. I believe that if we were to break and close below $22, we could see us fall back within the $17 to $20 range. If we were to break up above $25, if we look back to July of 2019, which was over a year ago, we will see that the high was around $27.81. So I believe if we can break out of $25.78, that area, we could see price move up to around $28. Nano Dimension, I did a video on last night. I believe this is going to be between $4 and $4.70 is where it's going to range this week. If we can break above $4.70, I see $6 being the price target once again. If we break under $4 for any reason, I don't see any reason for it not to go back to $3.30. But I really don't see that happening considering the most recent direct offering from Nano Dimension. This direct offering was at $4 a share. So if Nano Dimension is pricing it at $4, I do see investors being comfortable paying $4 for a share. So since Tesla's inclusion into the S&P 500, we have seen a run past its previous highs, and this was around $460. The area that we're trading in right now was not an area that we really were in for too long. When price runs through these areas too fast, it's really hard for investors to have a lot of confidence in these price points. But now that the S&P 500 has included Tesla into the index, I do see Tesla having more support around these price levels, above $460. A close to $482 could bring us back down to around the $465 area. And if we were to break below $465, then we could see ourselves trading in this range between $400 and $470. Now, I don't see that happening just because, once again, we have been trading sideways in this area for quite a while. Investors had plenty of opportunities to accumulate Tesla at this price. So it's a lot easier for price to trade within an area that it's already been. It's only when we start to get into all-time high territory that it's a little bit difficult to gauge what a good valuation is. But I think a break above $500 could definitely propel us back up to $538. And if we were to see a close above $538, I could definitely see even a $600 price target in the not too distant future. Now, Upwork's been doing really good. I actually bought Upwork around $20 a share, and it has since rallied up to around $35. The most appropriate thing I see happening in the near future is going to be a pullback to around $32.65. This could be an area where we could see at least some support, and we want to see some price hold. If we can't hold at $32.65, the next best place is going to be around $31. And if we can't hold 31, I see the next reasonable place being $25. Now, you might look at the drop from $35 to $25 as being a really large drop, but you have to understand that we were just at $20 a few weeks ago. I do think the next reasonable price target is going to be around $32, with as low as around $25 as a potential price target. I do not see upward going up in a straight line any more than it has been. But who knows, the week could be really green and I could be wrong, but I do want to see a bounce. Now for IPOB, I'm definitely liking this. And the only thing I would be a little bit skeptical of right now is the fact that it is trading right in the middle of this range. If we look at the high of around $21 and the low of around $17, we're trading right at the middle at $19. So this is telling us that investors are not sure exactly where the market's going to go. The next best place is going to be around $17.12. This is the next support level that I see as a major area of interest. Between 17 and 21 is going to be a nice area to range. So if you're doing any kind of like intraday trading, this could be an area that interests you. But I am a long-term investor, so I am not interested in swing trading. If I am buying, I'm just going to average in my positions. I would really like to see IPOB at the $15 mark. But looking at futures and just seeing how the market's been reacting recently, I do see a good chance of this breaking above $21 soon. Now, NIO is doing something very similar in terms of trading right in the middle of a range. The whole range is going to be from around $40 up to around $55. The only area between this range that price did kind of react to was around the $45 range. So it is essentially doing the same thing where it's trading inside of the range. This looks like a little bit of indecision at this price point. Considering NIO has been flying, I would not be surprised to see some downward momentum. The more NIO starts to move up in a straight line, the more chances there are for a really strong pullback. So we do want to see some kind of sideways trading for a little while. The sideways momentum after a big run is healthy price action, and it's definitely something you want to see if you want your stock value to appreciate. A stock is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it, so the more we see it trade sideways, the more conviction we see at these price points and showing that investors are comfortable paying these prices for the stock. This just shows us that there is circulation and NIO is trading hands a whole bunch around these price levels. Remember that I'm not telling you to buy these stocks at these price points, but these are definitely going to be areas that you should have interest if you are interested in investing in these companies. So I wanted to bring up my portfolio because I want you guys to see that I am serious when it comes to investing in the companies that I mentioned. And I want to let you guys know that I have the best interest in doing well with you guys. I really appreciate all the support you guys gave me on my last video about NNDM stock analysis. I wasn't sure exactly what you guys were looking for when it comes to watching my channel, but if you guys want more stock technical analysis, please let me know in the comments. Now, besides stock technicals, I will be releasing news and really important events that do happen in the companies I've been tracking. But anyways, I want to say thank you guys for close to 2,000 subscribers. This is really amazing to see how fast the channel is growing. So if you do stay for a lot of my videos and you do watch them in their entirety, I want to say a big thank you. The whole reason I did create this channel was to educate you guys on the stock market and investing in general. This is something I really wish I had when I first started. All I really had at the time was books and blog material online and things of that nature, but I always found myself interested in the stock market. But that's it for this video today, guys. If you liked what you were watching, please go ahead and hit that like button, and you should even consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to get notified when I make videos just like this one. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.